Hey guys, this is going to be a really quick tutorial to getting a CFD going, just the absolute basics. Alright, let's go. So I've got this pipe here, nothing fancy, 1" OD with a couple bends. We're going to put a positive flow at the left end and see what the trajectory inside looks like. First thing you're going to do, make sure you have this flow simulation tab open. If not, right click on the toolbar, and at the bottom, make sure flow simulation is checked. If you can't see it, go up top to Tools, and this is going to be off screen for you, but click Add-ins, and this screen should pop up. Make sure SOLIDWORKS Flow Simulation is checked. So the easiest way to get this started, make sure you're still in the Flow Simulation tab, and click on the wizard in the upper left here. This will start you off with the basic information. You can give your project a name if you'd like. I'll call it CFD Test 1. Click Next. I like to be in the foot-pound section, so I can do this in terms of CFM, but pick whatever is comfortable for you. Click Next. And these are all fine, so click Next. Now we need to specify the fluid that we will be simulating. We're just going to use air, so expand gases, click on air, click on add, and click Next. These are all fine also, so click Next. And everything looks fine, so click Finish. So then this box will pop up telling you your model is not watertight. And since we've got holes in our pipe, it wants us to seal them. You'll see in a minute how this is the way that we tell SOLIDWORKS where our airflow is coming from and going out of. Long story short, just hit yes and it will open the lids tool. To use this tool, all we need to do is click on the plane that we want to add a lid to. So first we'll click on the surface right here, then go to the other end and click right here. And SOLIDWORKS will create the lids. Now our model is watertight. To make this process easier, click this cross section and make sure your model splits like this. Basically, we want to easily be able to click on our lids that we just created from inside the model. Now go to boundary conditions down here. This is where a lot of the work is done. A boundary condition is basically what's going on at, well, the boundaries of your part. And our boundaries are the two lids, so we need to tell SOLIDWORKS where the air is coming from and all that. So click on the inside of this lid, then right-click the boundary conditions and hit Insert Boundary Conditions. This list is where you specify what's happening at the boundary. I like to do CFM, it's a pretty common one, so we'll change this to Inlet Volume Flow. Then we'll go down here and change this to 34 cubic feet per minute, type MIN. That's what I was using yesterday for some CFD tests I was doing, so I'll just use that value here. Click the checkbox to lock it in. Now let's go to the other boundary. This is just going to be an open pipe, so no flow at this side. So click the inside face, right-click boundary condition, and hit Insert Boundary Condition. Now click this middle button here. This is the pressure openings button, and this is how we specify that we just want normal air pressure, like ambient air. Make sure environment pressure is highlighted. These two boxes down here might be values you're interested in changing. This is just the ambient pressure and temperature if you're concerned with those. But I'll leave these alone, so click the checkbox. Now we're ready to start the simulation. So click Run up here. These are all fine, so click Run again, and this box will pop up. And just let SOLIDWORKS do its thing for a little while. Alright, then it'll say Solver is finished. You can exit out of this box, but what the heck, there's nothing here. Well, SOLIDWORKS doesn't make it that easy. So you need to choose what you show in this model, like how you want to show the results. So open the result menu, and the most common thing you'll probably want to see is this flow trajectories. So right click that and click Insert. Now click the inside of this lid that's where the flow is starting. And one number you might want to play with is this right here. This is how many flow lines will show. We're going to bump this up to 50. The other thing you might want to play with is this drop down. This is the appearance of those flow lines. So I like to do lines with arrows. Alright, then click the checkbox. And we have it, look at that. They're color coded and everything. Alright, last two things. You might want to change the scale, so click this box here and you can change that. We could enter different numbers, although apparently not less than the minimum value already on our scale. But that shows you what happens. The other thing you might want to play with is this box. I like to check velocity. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. Alright, just a quick CFD. Thanks for watching.